time you go away, I get this empty feeling inside. You know how much I hurt, sometimes I even cry. Then I look at your pictures and I get warm inside. And I wanna rush to where you are, just to let you know, just to let you know. Baby, you got my heart. Every time you look at me that way, won't worry about tomorrow, 'cause I got you here, oh yeah, got you here today. Giving life to an empty soul. Whenever you come around, it feels some more. 'Cause you're all I ever wanted. My life has never meant this much. You're the one for me in this great big world. Gotta let you know, gotta let you know. Baby, you got my heart. Every time you look at me that way, won't worry about tomorrow, 'cause I got you here, oh yeah, I got you here today. If I ever had to leave, I don't wanna be far from you. I wanna start my life and live my fantasy too. The only way that can happen is for you to be here. And then I'll hold your hand and tell you once again, tell you once again, baby, you got my heart. Every time you look at me that way, I won't worry about tomorrow, 'cause I got you here, oh yeah, I got you here today. Season 1, Episode 20. I can't believe it. I don't know if you guys can or not, but I certainly can't. And welcome to Live at Chance's House, the 20th show. I'm amazed. There's been 20 of these things. That's crazy. But it's great. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of what's been going on and the people that have come and all the things we've done and the fundraisers and the collaborations and the interesting people I've gotten to meet so far in this journey that's been, hey, I was just looking to entertain a few friends and play some stuff live because I couldn't get out because of all this other stuff that's going on. So here's what I'd like to tell you. I'd like to tell you that there's going to be an amazing show tonight. I'd like to tell you that. I'd like to tell you that it's the 20th episode and I've got fireworks and confetti bombs in the background and everything's going to be, it's going to be awesome, but I can't. Not going to happen. I was even off today, but I ran into a couple of technical difficulties, not with the show, just some other things that we were working on. But the good news is that there will be some new content coming soon and a collaboration. Yes, excited about the collaboration that's going to be happening. So I'll probably either show it Sunday. Look, and just to give you guys a heads up, there may not be a Sunday show. As a matter of fact, we may do it Saturday. There's some stuff I got going on Sunday, and we may have to either skip this week or we'll do it a day before. But let's talk about a couple of things. First and foremost, as always, we want to give props and shout outs to our friends at Joe's Tavern and Grill. And we appreciate everyone who's over there and always making this just that much better, right? It's Joe's Tavern and Grill, where your friends can eat, where your friends can drink, and then, oh man, there's Jimmy. But that's okay. So let's do an update. First off, I want to do an update on our friend Trent Adams. And if you can see the scrolling bar down below, you will see that you can go to his GoFundMe page. It's the Give to Live, Live to Win campaign. Or you can search his name, Trent Adams, on GoFundMe. I talked to him the other day, and he wanted me to send a message. We've been trying to do a video lately, but he's not feeling well. He's not really ready to do all that, and he's been reaching out to as many people as he can that's already donated to the campaign. He's reaching out one by one, and he's going to get to everyone. So if you haven't gotten a call yet and you donated, don't worry, he's going to do it. But he wanted me to share something with you, and he actually said I could read it verbatim, because when he originally sent it, I thought he was just sending it to me, but after he pondered it for a moment, he said, you know what? Just read it, because it's kind of what I feel anyway, and it makes a whole lot of sense, and anyone who hears it that's watching on my page is going to know that it's in my voice, and it kind of expresses how I've been feeling about this whole thing. So here's a message from Trent. He said, no matter what, I sincerely think her and you, her is my wife, Nicole, from the bottom of my heart. I hope one day I'll be able to return in kind what you have brought back to my life, along with all these freaking amazing people. I am overwhelmed by the thoughts, prayers, and generosity of so many people. I've been contacting the people you've given me from the list, but the list has grown so much. I'm falling so far behind in contacting each and every one. I had to go to my bank and make a deposit. And when I grabbed the stuff out of the tube and looked at my receipt, for lack of a better term, I almost shit my pants. Obviously, the first influx of transfers hit my account because I was only depositing $26. So you can imagine the utter shock when I was just trying to cover $40 in a toll tag fee, that then seeing the four-figure amount. Thank you so much for defying me and starting this thing. What was once just a hope might just become a reality at some point. There are really some great people in this world, and while I might not be very lucky in some respects, I seem to have cornered the market in great friends and people in my life. I can never say that I'm not a lucky guy, no matter how all of this turns out. Well, I feel the same way, and the whole reason why I put this thing together was not just because I feel that way, and, he's one of my closest friends. It's the right thing to do, and I'm glad that we've been able to make an impact. I will say this, though. I posted it up yesterday on his page, and I need to post it up again today on mine and through other social media platforms. We've lost a little bit of momentum, and that's okay. Listen, the whole thing was from the very beginning, if you can donate, please do. If you can't, hey, give a share. Maybe someone else out there will see and have a giving heart, even if they don't know him, and it would be helpful. Through private donations and through the GoFundMe campaign, we're still right around $6,000, which is amazing. So I do not want to take anything away from that, and thank you to everyone who's contributed, especially my friends on here, because there's friends that I have on here that don't know him that well. And there's been a lot of very, very nice people. So thank you so much for that. The campaign goal is 12,000, if we can hit that. And look, that goal was set with realistic expectations, and it was also set for a realistic amount of what it's going to take to help him out. And I'm not pleading, I'm not begging. All I'm saying is that we're about halfway to the goal that we'd like to get to. And if we can, that would be great. I've had a little setback with this whole auction thing that I'm going to try and put together, and I still got some time. It's going to happen, and it'll happen in the next week or so. I've got to logistically work out a few things, and I got to get the items together, and it's not easy to do with everything else. Plus, I have my own stuff that I got to get properly priced and make sure that if I'm going to sell it, it's going to get a fair amount, because I don't want to just throw it out there and not be able to have it generate the kind of money that I think that it might be able to, because that donation could be large. Along with the other stuff. I mean, Lee said that he was going to give a couple of signed footballs, and that stuff can command a little chunk of change if you get the right fans. So I want to put some real time into it and not just throw it together, which is why I really haven't pushed for that. I've got a few friends that are helping me out, so we're going to work on that. All right, what else we got going on? Hey, I do want to say something for those of you guys who have seen over the last few episodes. Normally, I've got like a black Dickies shirt that I wear. It's sort of my thing. I don't know. I wear it for band gigs. I wear it whenever I'm playing, and it's kind of become a cornerstone for just, my style, I guess, whenever I'm playing. Plus, I like wearing them. But recently, though, I've been wearing this thing because this is awesome, and had some custom shirts made from a very unlikely source. I was told, this was like, 3 weeks ago, that our friends over at Joe's Tavern were like, hey, we can make you some shirts. Specifically, my friend Sharon Lane. She has the ability to do heat transfer vinyl onto shirts. And I mean, you guys have seen it. I've been wearing it. I've got my own branded shirt. You've seen the back of it. It says Joe's Tavern on it. We made a couple other shirts. We made a RDO shirt that I've got, and it came out fantastic. So if you're interested and you want a custom shirt, well, let me know, and I could actually make that happen. You can even get a custom design, I think, for a small setup fee. So basically the way it works is that, we'll get the shirts, you tell us the color and get all that stuff figured out. And yeah, $20, you can have your own custom labeled shirt, and it doesn't have to be in multiple batches of hundreds. It can be, one or two. It just depends on what you want. Get in contact with me, Chance at musicbychance.net, and I'll get you in touch with the right people if you're interested. And we may start something else too, where we actually have it run through like the Joe's page, or there's an Instagram page we'll get running for it or something. But just wanted to put it out there because Sharon's really awesome at it, and I'm surprised. I have to admit, I'm surprised how well the shirt's holding up. Because when I first heard about it, I'm like, well, maybe that's not going to work so well, and whatever. And no, it's amazing. I've washed this thing like 4 times, and it looks the same as it did the day I got it, and I've had it for a couple of weeks now. So just wanted to throw that out there. All right. Yeah, so look, a couple of things that are going on music-wise. So I just wrapped up vocals and just wrapped up total production for the next single that's going to come out. I'm going to make a video for it. I'm going to start the promo, and I'm going to hopefully have it going in about 30 days. I want to give it time to get out there and give an opportunity for one last push for every step. It's still kind of climbing, and currently it sits at 97,000 plays. So maybe by this time next week, when we do the next Thursday show, it'll be over 100, and that would be a pretty amazing milestone. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a huge milestone because I'm going to be owing a couple of bets on that, because I said when it hit 10,000, I said there's no way it'll hit 100. So my own self-doubt was, I guess, thrown out in the universe, and karma said, nope, we're going to make that happen. You know what's really weird, though, is that I just have to throw this out here. For those of you, I know I have several friends that watch this, and you guys are fantastic. Thank you for, going to my Spotify and listening. And some of you even have these songs in your playlist. I don't know what's going on, but I have a song. It's a song I wrote, a few years back, and it's a bit of a quirky song. And it's called Flies. And it's really hard to explain. I mean, I'm going to tell you the story about it real quick because it's quirky. And look, I was young when I wrote it, but I always thought it was kind of catchy, and it was sort of like this joke. And I was like, if I can write this song and put it out there, it'd be great on college radio or something. I don't know, whatever I was thinking when I was, however old I was when I wrote the song. But the song is climbing the charts, and it is climbing at a relatively fast pace, and I don't really know what's going on. When I say climbing, it's not 100,000 strong, but it's getting like 1,000 plays a week. And I'm like, I mean, I'm excited about it. I like the song, but I wrote it. Why wouldn't I like the song? But it's quirky, and a lot of people have told me that song is really weird. And I get made fun of it, but you know what? I don't care. It's art. It is what it is. But here's the story behind it. So if you guys go listen to the song, and actually I'm going to play it tonight so you can hear what I'm talking about. The song happened at like 3 a.m. I'm sure I was drinking. I was at a friend's house. We were writing tunes. And I came up with like this riff, and I was like, hey, whatever. And I'm looking at the TV, and it was back when late night infomercials were super hot on all the channels, and you didn't have as many cable channels back then as we do now. And Sally Struthers was on, and she was talking about doing the Feed Africa campaigns that were all going out all over the place, and your donation could help thousands of people starving. And they it's kind of like the SPCA ads where they throw it up and they really tug at your heartstrings, where you've got like a sad dog, or you see kittens, or you see just abandoned animals. It's like the worst thing ever. You're like, oh my God, I can't watch that. Here, take my money. But there was something weird. I don't know what it was. There was something weird about the Feed the Children campaigns and Sally Struthers doing it. It didn't feel authentic for some reason. And I'm sure it was, but then I had also read that a lot of that money wasn't actually going to feeding the children. It was like there was some controversy and some, I know that the Salvation Army at one point, I know had gone through some of that where, they're a nonprofit organization, but they reported their financial earnings, and, the CEO is making all kinds of money, and some of the people that were actually supposed to get the money weren't getting the money. And there was some kind of article that came out around that, and it said, oh yeah, well, you might be careful. Don't send too much, because a really small portion of your donation actually gets there. And then I had seen a video where they were actually airlifting like food, like directly just food into, and dropping it from like helicopters, and they drop it in the middle of these places. And it was like, it was great. It had water, it had supplies, it had everything. And they were, going to villages and actually dropping off things that could be used. Because if the money can't get there, then what good is it? And so the point of the song, it wasn't supposed to be a political song. It was really just a silly song of observation. And it's like, well, why would you send money? Why don't you just send food instead? I got these flies buzzing around in my eyes, and I'm kind of pissed off. I'm hungry. I'd like someone to help me. And if we're actually going to be good human beings and individuals in this world, and we actually want to support a cause, you got to put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. But instead of sending money through an organization that might be corrupt enough that only sends 2% of it, how much good is that really doing us? So send food. It's not going to do you any good to send the money if they don't have any way to spend it. Not to mention the fact that they don't get all of it. Not to mention the fact that if they get it there, there's corruption all over the place that runs through, these countries. And maybe they don't actually get it, and then it ends up in the hands of some crazy dictator, and he uses it for guns. I mean, whatever. I was young and thinking, oh, hey, this is my view of the world, and I'm going to make a difference. So I wrote a song called Flies. There you go. That's it. I mean, it's that simple. Late night television, drunk, 3 a.m., infomercial, weird song, whatever reason, I couldn't tell you why. It's getting some airplay. Hey, so... All right, so I told you I didn't have anything good to talk about tonight. I'm going to play live. Don't worry. There's stuff happening. And but I thought I'd show you guys a couple of clips just because I wanted to share. And the first clip I'm going to show you is way back in the day. Way back in the day. Some Bad Karma stuff that I thought, hey, there's a lot of you guys that see me play here. Some of you didn't even know I played in a cover band. Some of you that you do, recognize the name Bad Karma, know that I did that. But this video is a little hard to watch, if I'm being honest, because I was probably a good 50 pounds heavier. And so that's, you know, whatever. I'm not really vain, but I am kind of that way when it comes to my weight because I've always been the fat kid. So anyway, you're going to see this. This was way back in the day at an old place called Spencer's Corner. And I'm gonna show you a video from that. And then I might show you another couple of snippets of stuff before I get to playing live. And then we'll have some fun tonight. So thanks for everyone watching. Thanks for donating. Give to Live, Live to Win campaign for Trent Adams is alive and well. Please share if you can. Please give if you can. GoFundMe, Trent Adams. Take a look at it. This show, along with every show for the rest of the month of July, is going to be dedicated to him. Whether we get there or not, it doesn't matter. It's just the right thing to do. And I appreciate everyone who chimes in every week to listen. We'll have some new content coming soon. I got a new song. Oh, I forgot almost one thing too. I'm collaborating with another musician on something else too. So look, I got RDO. I got a new song. I'm collaborating long distance on another thing that's going to be really interesting. When I say really interesting, it's going to be like stepping way out of my comfort level and my zone and sound and all the stuff that I do with the recordings that I put out. It's going to be awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. And it may turn out to be a thing that, you know, is a thing. So that's pretty exciting as well. All right. With that said, you guys stick around and I'll be right back.
Take you back a little bit. Let's move before the razor pocket rants. Everybody. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Come on. Well, I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, hey, what's your game now, baby? Maybe we can see things the same. And I said, slow, don't go fast. Don't you think the love can last? Well, she said, no, don't go. Are you trying to trick me? No. Come on. Say at this business corner, it's all right. Come on, Roger, give me some of that guitar. There she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this now, baby? Maybe she's in need of a kiss. And I said, hey, what's your name, baby? Maybe we can see things the same. And now don't you waste or hesitate. Come on, let's move before the raise of pocket friends. Everybody. Take us home. Here we go. Come on.
Good job, buddy.
Give enough love. It's just a passing feeling, but it sure seems tough. You think about all the times you thought you'd give up, and then the feeling hits, so you make your own love. 'Cause you never really know how you can fly. 'Cause you never really know how hard you can try. And even though I'm miles away, I'll come along with you every day. I'll lead you through the dark, I'll be with you every step of the way. Walking through your mind, you see all the things that seem rough. You smile and laugh and play, but it's just not enough. The water's rising up again, and you just can't keep up. But you give step of the way, every step of the way, every step of the way.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Sorry, I had to let Johnny go again, so it's been trying. Well, like I said, have no idea why this one's doing what it's doing, but you know what? I'll take it. It's a little fun. I told you the story. The song's called Flies. It's weird. You can comment. It's fine. Here we go. Well, I'm starving. Got flies in my eyes. My stomach is empty, and it's no surprise. I'm weak, I don't need a drink, I just need some food and I need it now. Don't need no education, I'm too far away. Families who pretend to care and just send money. Well, what would I buy? It's no good to me. I just need some food and I will need it now. When you see me on late night TV, well, do I make you sick? I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for myself. I don't need no sympathy. Send food, not money, so I don't have to see those, so I don't have to see those flies in my eyes. Flies in my eyes, flies in my eyes, flies in my eyes. There you go. I'm having to relearn this song a little bit. because this is going to be the next single. It's recorded. It's done. Once I get the video out, I'll release it. It's a full moon rising over a grassy hill. Late one afternoon, the sun is so still, and the seagulls fly back from the mist. I'll let you go once. Mistakes are hard to live with. A choir of angels can be heard. Reminds me of your face. You were my angel. Now I'm sleeping with the devil. Can save my soul. The clouds will clear sometime and let the sun shine through. Oh, and the seagulls fly back from the mist. I'll let you go once. Mistakes are hard to live with, so I'll let you go. Come fly back to me. Bring my sunshine back. It's been so lonely peeking through the clouds. Is that you saving my soul? And the seagulls fly. And the seagulls fly back from the mist. Let you go once. Mistakes are hard to live with. And the seagulls fly. And the seagulls fly. Back from the mist. So for those of you who watch this all the time and kind of know that the song Mountain is a bit of a, it's kind of turned out to be the theme song for the show. I don't know why. I just think I just like the beat and rhythm, but I never get to play it. So I decided not to play it first. I'm gonna walk, rise above the sun. I'm gonna walk from the place where I come from. I'm gonna walk and leave you behind. I'm gonna walk 'cause you made me love you. Can't believe I go so far away, but it lets me ease my mind. At the mountain I let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows. You're gonna walk 'cause you say you love me. You're gonna walk and leave me alone. I let you roam, you soon realize I've got another place to go. Can't believe I go so far away,
but it lets me ease my mind. At the mountain I will let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows that you're no good for me, that you're no good for me. I trust the mountain, she gives me pride. But I speak to her like she's my bride. She doesn't laugh at me, she doesn't play any games. She just listens and she knows. Can't believe I go so far away, but it lets me ease my mind, ease my mind. At the mountain I let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows.
All right. Season 1, episode 20, live at Chance's house. Everyone, thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I really appreciate it. We are doing the Give to Live, Live to Win campaign for Trent Adams. It's a sponsorship for the entire month of July. And if you guys have an opportunity, I'd appreciate it if you could share the link. It's all over my Facebook page. But if you just go to GoFundMe and search for Trent Adams and or the Give to Live, Live to Win campaign, you will find it. If you can find it in your heart to donate a little something, every little bit counts. We're about halfway to our goal, and I'd really appreciate it. All right. Thanks to everyone at Joe's, as always. And what's going on out there. Hope you guys are having fun. Where's Lee at? He's silent. Or he's not watching. All right. I'm going to do one more original. And then we'll see what happens after that. You're right, Sharon. All I need is you. Just wait. The collaboration is coming. This is a new song. I've only played it once, but I've got it finally figured out. So it's going to be a little bit more coherent. Might also be something you see in the future. It's called Shining Through. Here we go. Now I can see the dusty road, and everything has become clear. The nightfall's coming and the sunset is gone, and it's starting to rain again. Where are we going? What are we gonna do? I've been laid out and dried up since then. Headlights coming and the moon is coming round. I want to be me again. I'm gonna walk right down this dusty road. I'm gonna try and find myself again. I'm gonna open up and cry to Him. Oh Lord, I'm shining through.
Oh Lord, I'm shining through. I wanna be alone, my thoughts are broken. I need to sacrifice. The sun is rising and I feel it coming on. I just wanna find my way back home. I need to make a final choice, so don't waste my time. The rain comes pouring down and the planets collide. I look up for help, but there's clouds tonight. I'm gonna walk right down this dusty road. I'm gonna try and find myself again. I'm gonna open up and cry to Him. Oh Lord, I'm shining through. Oh Lord, I'm shining through. The darkness falls, the story is heard. There's color paintings on the wall. Damn you, can't be that blind, because they say it all. I'm gonna walk right down this dusty road. I'm gonna try and find myself again. I'm gonna open up and cry to Him. Oh Lord, I'm shining through. Oh Lord, I'm shining through. As the world comes crashing round me, well, I'm shining through. Pain comes in so many words. Well, I'm shining through. I'm shining through. I'm shining through. I'm shining through. I'm shining through to everyone but you.
All right, so that's the latest. I don't know, I still might tweak it a little bit, but it's there. So, all right, what are we doing? I don't know. One of my favorite songs that RDO does, written by a friend of ours named Bill Filson. The song's called Overtime. Here we go. No better friend I ever had, a gentle giant I call my dad. He taught me how to be a man. Overtime was strong and firm in what he said. Tough love still fills my head. You say, be anything you want to be, son. Overtime, overtime, I'll be looking at life just like he did. Overtime, I set the bar high just like he did. Overtime, I see my dad and me and my kids
just like he did over time. He challenged me to be myself, never mimic nobody else, and be the best that I could be over time. He taught me failing is not a crime. Keep on trying, get back in line. It's a sweet victory, it'll come again over time. All the time I'll be looking at life just like he did. All the time I set the bar high just like he did. Over time I see my dad and me and my kids just like he did over time. Well, not a day goes by I don't think of him. He's like a song that never fails to make me smile. And all the time I'll be looking at life just like he did. All the time I set the bar high just like he did. Over time I see my dad and me and my kids just like he did. Over time, just like he did. Over time. Over time.
So, Craig Lackey and Chip Martin wrote our first single called No Breaks for RDO. And Chip Martin also co-wrote this song with Will Rambo. It's called Real. Here we go. Well, I don't come from money, and I don't think it's funny when I look around the lies that we've been sold. When I see the people grabbing for things that ain't worth having, and they only end up in a deeper hole. Well, give me something that will satisfy my soul. Give me real like a hard-earned dollar, real like the blue in my collar, real as a calloused hand and an honest smile. Real like the love of a mother, real like the bond of a brother, real as the cry of a newborn child. Well, I'm tired of being on the wrong end of the deal. Give me real. Yeah, I hear all the bitching from all the politicians, but that talking smack don't put gas in my tank. Well, give me something I can take to the bank. Give me real like a hard-earned dollar, real like the blue in my collar, real as a calloused hand and an honest smile.
child. Well, I'm tired of being on the wrong end of the deal. Give me real. Real, like the love of a mother. Real, like the blue in my collar. Real as a cow's tan and an honest smile. Real like the love of a mother. Real like the bond of a brother. Real's the cry of a newborn child. Well, I'm tired of being on the wrong end of the deal. Sick and tired of being on the wrong end of the deal. Give me real. So a quick shout out to Angie if she's watching out there, because Angie, she wanted a shirt, and she wanted a purple one. It was a special request, and Sharon just let me know that she's working on it right now, and we will get it to you here soon. That was part of our, kind of had some fun trying to throw some money around for donations for Trent Adams' GoFundMe campaign, and that was kind of one of the results. And thank you, Sharon, for making that. I really appreciate it. And Angie, you should be getting that hopefully soon. Season 1, Episode 20. Thank you guys, everyone, for being out. It is, time is it? It's 8:30. We've been going for about an hour. I'm going to play a few more, and then we're going to call the night. But as always, listen, I thank everyone for always out, coming out and watching, and it means a lot to me. I always go back and I watch the replays because I want to see how I can make it better. And I try and come up with, content, and sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't, but look, at the end of the day, it's all about just having a little fun and being entertaining. And, this show would be a whole hell of a lot better if I still had Johnny around. But I don't know. I might bring him back next week. We'll see. But the kid just can't get it straight when he's working the board, so I just have to do it myself. But regardless of that, because no one wants to lose their job right now, and I feel bad. But, we'll see. I may bring him back. But anyway, sometimes the bits work, sometimes they don't. And we're always just trying to have a good time here. I appreciate having the good time, too, because my friends at Joe's Tavern and Grill are always the ones pushing me to do something a little bit different and have a good time, because that's really what it's all about. We can play some tunes. We can talk about music. We can relax just a little bit and not think about all the things that are going on in our lives, whether it's work or relationships or COVID or whatever it may be that's going on. There's a lot of things happening in this world. And I always have said, and I'll say it again, is that if we can all listen and be kind, then the world would be a better place. And I hope that we can all learn from that and hope we can do it. All right, so what are we doing? I don't know. Let me scan here real quick and just get a quick look of our choices. Man, I haven't done a lot of these in a long time. Some of them I have. I keep repeating the same songs. I don't mean to do that. Just, I like playing them. Now I know when I haven't done it in a while. Sharon's Shirts and Such, a subsidy of Joe's Enterprise Services. Oh, we actually have a name. Need to get an Instagram for that. Okay, perfect. So Sharon's Shirts and Such, because, hey, not only can you get shirts like that, you can get koozies. Bet you we can make some hats. Just about anything you can print something on, we can take care of. So I say we. It's Sharon. Sharon can take care of. Sharon and Joe's can take care of it. So Sharon's Shirts and Such. Say that 3 times fast. And I will have that information up on here next week so that we know how to contact Sharon's Shirts and Such. Because that would be important. If you guys want your own shirt that says NBC on it, Music by Chance, you want your own Joe's Tavern shirt, we can do that because we've already got some made. If you want an RDO shirt, we can do that as well. I'm not making money on this, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm supporting as much as I can, supporting Sharon because she made me some shirts and she wouldn't let me pay her for the first couple. So
all we can do is move on from here and have some fun. All right, so there's a local band that's around here, and I have been following them literally for years, since 1992, 1993. Before I even moved to Dallas-Fort Worth, I was a fan of these guys, and I don't know, I just love them. As a matter of fact, they make me want to be better singer-songwriters, and because they're great. They're an acoustic duet band, but they've done live stuff, they've done full band stuff, they've put out records, they've sold hundreds of thousands of copies, probably at this point millions of copies to people all around the world, and they've toured and they've done all that stuff. But they're local, and they still hear local, and they play a lot of shows, and they do a lot of podcasts and webcasts and stage-its and everything else, so you get to see them live. But the band's called Jacko Pierce, and they've always been one of my favorites, and this is one of my favorite songs they do. It's called The Vineyard. Here we go. 6 o'clock now in the morning, as I wait for my train to come to take me somewhere just outside of Boston, as I run to find the other sun. I'm leaving more behind than I care to talk about, just more pain than this heart and hands can use, as this world's always spinning. All that I thought I was winning, I never thought I'd lose. And this great force, it takes me to the ferry, to cross wind and water so untamed. On the ship, my leaf so fairy, I screwed that up. So in comparison to everything around, but that girl over there, she's got mahogany hair, and her eyes a sweet amethyst. I bow as she curtsies, doesn't look like she's gonna hurt me. So I sign to add her to my list. She said, won't you stay on the vineyard for the summer? Won't you stay on the vineyard for the year? We'll find a little house down there in Oak Bluffs, and our children is all that we're here. Seems now that I should be going, as that one day turns into 5 or 6, loving all the beautiful things she's showing. And I back up and I'm enveloped by the mist. But that girl over there, she's got mahogany hair, and her eyes a sweet amethyst. It would be better if I just wrote her a letter. Instead, she grabs me and we kiss, and she said, won't you stay on the vineyard for the summer? Won't you stay on the vineyard for the year? Find a little house down there in Oak Bluffs, and our children is all that will stay on the vineyard for the summer. Won't you stay on the vineyard for the year?
We'll find a little house down there in Oak Bluffs, and our children is all that we're here. There's nothing like screwing up one of your favorite songs. One by the Nixons. Here I am again, overwhelmed with feelings, 1,000 miles away from your ocean home. Part of me is near. Thoughts of what we were invade. Miles that stand between can't separate, no. You're all I knew you'd become. Sister, I see you dancing on the stage of memory. Sister, I miss you. Fleeting visits pass, still they satisfy. Reminders of the next overshadow goodbye, where our flames burn as one. Sister, I see you dancing on the stage of memories. Sister, I miss you. All I am begins with you. Thoughts of hope understood. Half of me breathing you. Thoughts of love remain true. Here we are again, saying goodbye. Still we'll fall asleep underneath the sand sky. You're all I see, you're all I knew you'd become. Intertwined, you and I, our souls speak from across the miles. Intertwined, you and I, our blood flows from the same end. All I have begins with you. Thoughts of hope understood. Half of me breathes in you. Thoughts of love remain true. I need you When I close my eyes, I see you walking in here. I see you dancing in my mind. Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Nights fall and I'm alone. Skin chilled to the bone. You turned and you ran. Oh yeah, oh slipped right from my hand. Hey, blue on black, tears on a river, push on a shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on the fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch. A whisper and a scream doesn't change a thing, won't bring you back. How blue on black, oh yeah, blue on black. Blind, oh now I see. Truth, yeah, lies in between. Wrong, 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 can't be undone. Oh yeah, oh slipped from the tip of your tongue. Hey, blue on black, tears on a river, push on the shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on the fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch. A whisper and a scream doesn't change a thing, won't bring you back. How blue on black, oh yeah, I'm blue on black. Hey, blue on black, tears on the river, push on the shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on the fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch. A whisper and a scream doesn't change a thing, won't bring you back. How blue on black, oh yeah, blue on black. Oh yeah, blue on black, blue on black. Guys, thank you very much for watching tonight. This is season 1, episode 20. I can't believe I made it this far, and I have every one of you guys to thank for it. Thanks for all the collaborations, all the ideas, all the support with the songs that I've put out. Just listen, this has been so much fun, and I'm really grateful for having not only the ability to continue to do this, but the ability to connect with so many great people and so many friends. You know, everyone's starting to feel more and more like a family, and it gets me in the headspace where I can, you know, still connect and interact with people, and I hope you guys feel the same way.
Tonight we've got, don't forget, we're still doing the thing for my friend Trent Adams, the Give to Live, Live to Win campaign. You can find it on GoFundMe. You can find it on my page. You can also find it on the Music by Chance page and the Joe's Tavern and Grill page. If you can't donate, it's okay. I understand. Some of us don't have as much as others, but every little bit counts, and every little bit could include just sharing it on your profile, sharing it on Instagram, give it a shout out on Twitter. You never know. Someone might actually pick that thing up and go, you know what, this guy deserves it, and they might give and they don't even know him. So anything that you can do, I would truly appreciate it. For more information about my other band, Red Dirt Outlaws, you can check us out at rdoband.com. Our latest single, No Breaks, has been doing pretty well. It's climbing up. It's somewhere around 15,000 plays so far on Spotify. But there's actually out there where you can get it on the radio. So if any of the NBC fans out there, if you want to help me out, give a call down to the local radio station. That would be The Ranch 95.9, and request No Breaks by Red Dirt Outlaws. If you could do that for me, I'd appreciate it, because the more people we get asking for it, they might actually play that thing and it could get some radio air. That would be amazing. I've never had that before in my life, and I think that would be awesome. For more information about what I'm doing, all things Music by Chance, that's everything. Whole umbrella, NBC. You can go to musicbychance.com. You can also check me out on Instagram at musicbychance. Thank you guys as always. Have a great night. I'll let you guys know about Saturday or Sunday. There's some stuff going on this weekend. We may need a break anyway, because episode 20 needed to be epic, and maybe episode 21 needs to be the start of season 2 maybe. Because we've done this for a minute now, and I think that it's time to start that over, and we'll come up with some new ideas and have some new content and everything else. So, as always, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Thank you.
I'm gonna walk from the place where I come from. Well, I'm gonna walk and leave you behind. I'm gonna walk 'cause you made me love you. I can't believe I go so far away, so far away. But it lets me ease my mind. At the mountain I let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows. Well, you're gonna walk 'cause you say you love me. You're gonna walk and leave me alone. I let you roam, you soon realize I've got another place to go. Can't believe I go so far away, but it lets me ease my mind. At the mountain I let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows that you're no good for me. Well, you're no good for me. I trust the mountain, she gives me pride.